Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 2, Episode 4 of the Toronto Blue Jays, and today we're going to be playing the Boston Red Sox in a baseball game, obviously, and also doing the first year player draw. I don't know why I say in a baseball game, obviously it's a baseball game. We're going to be playing in American football today, and it's somewhat of a surprise. But yeah, so there we go. Things have gone really, really well since last episode. Now, I feel like we were here last season as well, then we lost 12 games in a row. But you can see we are still top of the division, 587 we're playing, which is better than we ever were doing last year. And even if we were to drop into second, we'd still be well and truly in the, well, not well and truly, we'd still be in the wild card conversation as well, which is excellent. We haven't got any new injuries. We are still waiting for Bo Bichette and Ryan Helsley to come back. Though you will notice that Alex Reyes is back in the bullpen and hopefully will be firing shortly. Let's have a look. We'll have a quick update on what we've done since last episode in terms of matches. We left off, where did we leave off here? We left off at Yankees, wasn't it? So then we went and played the Boston Red Sox. We won game 1 really well. You can see we lost 2 close ones and then we won game 4 there. So it was a bit disappointing to split a series against, not the strongest Boston Red Sox team that's ever been, but we were away from home, so it's not too bad. Then we went to the Oakland Athletics. We won the first 2 games of the series, a nice win there in game 2, then lost a close one again in game 3, but we won 2 of 3, and that's not too bad. We went to the Cubs, then off to Chicago. Again, we lost game 1 of the series, but then we won the next 2, which was good. So we played the Mariners, and in game 1, we gave up 4 runs in the first innings, but managed to battle our way back to win the game 8-5. So that was really, really good stuff. Not the best start from Patterson there, giving up, as I said, those 4 runs, but after that, we weren't too bad. So yeah, that was good to see. Game 2, we unfortunately didn't win. Game 3, we did win, and then game 4, it all went a little bit wrong. You can see there, we gave up 7 runs very, very early, and it was Duplantier just did not have a good outing. 2.2 innings, giving up 5 earned runs, 7 runs in total. So a little bit of a disappointing series there, perhaps, against the Mariners. Then we went and played the Twins. Game 1 here, we managed to win, which was good. Game 2, we snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. We gave up 2 runs in the 9th and then 4 runs in the 10th. And this was, I believe, a little bit of a flashback because Hendricks was right at the heart of this. 0 outs, 2 earned runs given up. Destroyed his ERA, which at that point was about half a run. Then Reyes came in, couldn't really get the job done. Yamaguchi stuffed up as well. And it was just a bit of an all-round crapshoot in the end. But we, as I said, snatched defeat from the jaws of victory there. But we came back really, really well in game 3. To win the game very, very handsomely indeed. Some standout performances in this one. Cespedes went 4 for 4, which was brilliant. We had 3 RBIs from Grishak. Now, I think he hit a home run in there as well. Vlad Jr. hit a home run. Biggio hit 2. Cespedes hit a home run and Grishak hit a home run as well. But this was the youngster, John Fleming. Really, really good outing from him. 8.1 innings, 3 earned runs. Just really, really a good, solid performance. All round, a good team performance, that one. Then we played the Houston Astros. Game 1 here, you can see we managed to win, which was good. Game 2, again, we threw it away. Gave up 3 runs in the 9th, which is obviously extremely disappointing. And again, Hendricks, maybe a bit of a flashback to last season, and it was Singrani that ended up blowing the save completely for us. So that was a bit of a disappointment. That we did manage to bounce back and win game 3. We did our best to throw this away again, though. We did give up 3 runs in the 9th. So we tried, but luckily for us, we did manage to get it done, and it was Fernandez and Kelly that kind of stumbled over the line there for us somewhat. So that was that series. Then we played the Mariners again. We lost game 1 of the series. We won game 2, but then obviously went on and lost game 3 of the series. And that brings us to today's game against the Boston Red Sox. Quick look at the expanded standings. You can see Boston, they're sitting there just below 500 for the season. And I mean, as I said, we're doing really well. The Royals are still the class of the American League. And other than the Dodgers, we're pretty much, and we're neck and neck with the Astros more or less. But we're a good team this year as things stand right now. So hopefully that will continue. Now, for May, we had 2 pitching awards, which was excellent. So May, if we go back to the schedule, is, of course, last month. So for this month here, Vlad Jr. Was hitter of the month for the American League, and Pearson was pitcher of the month. So a clean sweep. Well, not quite. We didn't have rookie of the month, but in terms of senior players, we had a clean sweep of the awards, which was absolutely brilliant. You can see Pearson; he's just a brilliant pitcher, isn't he? So that was that. All right, that gets you up to date. We won 13 of the 23 games since last last episode, let's have a look at this first player. Actually, before we get to that, All-Star voting. There is some early All-Star voting numbers in, and we're up there this year, which is good. Reese McGuire is second in catches, which is good to see. He's had a really, really good start to the season. If we go down, we can see Vlad Jr. is top of the third base votes, as he should be. Go down a little bit further here, and I think we had some more. We're probably talking pitchers. We've got Pearson, fourth in the voting for starting pitchers, and we also have Joe Kelly, second in the voting for relievers, and Ryan Helsley as well, fourth in the voting for relieving pitchers. So we've got people in the conversation for All-Stars this year, which is good, because I think last year we just had the one, didn't we? Although we traded for Hendricks, and that didn't go very well for us. So technically we had two at the time of the game. Anyway, first year player draft. So we can see here we are 9th to pick. So that's not ideal, because I think there was one superstar potential, and now we want to go, or we do have all players this year. Last year, of course, I did not have all players, which was a little bit of a problem, wasn't it? I thought there was one all-star. Anyway, let's go to the next pick that we have available to us, and we can see here that there's a shortstop there that is potentially a useful player for us. But let's go and have a look at who our scouting director recommends. Christian Little is the top-rated pick. Yeah, I mean, he looks quite good, doesn't he? I mean, extremely hard. He wants a bonus of $11.5 million, but you do wonder if maybe it is just worth taking that risk. That's a lot. We're not going to be able to get that across the line, though. We're not going to be able to give him $11.5 million. Though we would get a compensation pick, wouldn't we? So maybe we do draft him and just kind of see what happens. High school pitcher as well. We'll take him, as I said. We should get a compensation pick. If not, so it won't be the worst thing to ever happen to us. Let's have a quick look here. Who we go for next? Joe Mack, the catcher. Yeah, I guess. Is there nobody else? Another starting pitcher here, extremely hard. What if we... Yeah, alright, we'll just draft him and then see what happens there. Next pick by Toronto. And we will see that we are going to get Marcus Franco. Let's have a quick look at Marcus here, a first baseman. Is there no one else? Who's this guy at the top of the things here? Brock, this guy. I mean, he looks decent. Is it worth taking another risk? His demand is maybe more attainable to us. I'd say we go for him. What's this other relief pitcher like Nelson Smith here? He could be turned into a starter. And he looks a little bit easier in terms of the bonus demand. So let's go for Nelson Smith. And I think there might be a starter there for us in any case. There we go. So we'll draft him. And again, these early rounds, we should get compensation picks. I don't know exactly how they work, but we should get those anyway if it doesn't work out for us. I'll tell you what, let's just go for Brock. We'll end up with no one, won't we, from this? We'll go for all the top-rated guys and just kind of see where it takes us. Now, there's a Canadian there now. We should probably have a look at him. A second baseman, Tyler Black. Yeah, I mean, we should probably go for the Canadian, shouldn't we? So we'll do that to get him in. Welcome to the Blue Jays, Mr. Black. We'll do a couple more rounds here and see where that leaves us. We'll go back to scouting directors because he knows what he's talking about much more than I do. We're going back to Marco Franco. If he really wants him that badly, he can have him. So that is that. Next round, scouting director recommendation. He says Jace Lavelioette. What have we got here? A left fielder. I mean, he can hit a home run, so I mean, who doesn't like that? All right. Welcome to the Blue Jays, Jace. Let's go again. We might just do one or two more rounds here, and then we'll get to the Red Sox game. Ryan Wroblewski. We've got a catcher. We don't need catchers, which is kind of the thing right now. But if he turns into a decent player, then maybe we can always trade, can't we? Because we do, of course, have Jensen and Maguire who are in the team right now, and then Kirk. Who's a youngster. I think I put him into AAA. I don't know if he's still there or not. I just have the assistant GM move everybody around. But he's a good young player as well. So catching is not a problem for us right now. We might do one more round here and see if there's anybody that is that is interesting for us, but it looks as though we're kind of getting into guys that are probably not going to make it at this point. So there we go. We might leave it there and go and have a look. There's a few more, according to OSAs, that are decent, so maybe we'll go for Bickelman here. And then what we'll do is we'll go and have a look at the team that we're sending out. He looks quite good, actually. The team that we're sending out to face the Red Sox and hopefully keep our place atop the division. Alright, and here we go. It is Brandon Drury leading us off playing shortstop. Biggio bats second at second. Vlad Jr. bats third at third. Cespedes cleans up. He's in left field for this one. Rowdy Tellez, the first baseman, bats 5. Junior's the DH. He bats 6. It's Derek Fisher in right field that bats 7. Billy Hamilton in center field bats 8. Reese McGuire, the catcher, bats 9. And it's a first look, I believe, on the channel at Jon Duplantier. He's had a bit of a struggle early days of the season. ERA of 6.62 and a whip of over 150. But hopefully we'll put him on the channel and he'll show good things for us. We're up against Jose Leclerc for this one. Not the best control, but to be honest, the rest of his game is quite good. His ERA this season, though, is 11.2. So yes, please, let's have more of that this particular game. Whip of over almost 250, ERA plus of 45, and a WAR of negative 0.8. So yeah, let's hope he lives up to those numbers for us. Okay, welcome to Toronto. Let's get this game underway and let's hope that Duplantier has a good first appearance on... I don't think we've seen him on YouTube before because pretty much last season all we saw was Pearson, wasn't it? They've won 4 of the 7 games against us. We don't do particularly well against Boston. Boston and Baltimore we seem to struggle with for some reason. Benintendi has sent the second pitch of the game to the fence. That's going to be, is it just a double or it could be triple territory? No, he slides into second, and that is not the start we were hoping for from our young pitcher. None out, runner standing at second, and they've had to take him out of the ball game. Well, that's what you get for getting a double then, Benintendi. All right, it's Alex Verdugo that comes in now to face Duplantier. Full count on him. Can we get ourselves a nice little strikeout here to get ourselves underway? No, we cannot. That's been driven almost identically to the fence, and that is going to be 1 run down before we've even started, and we've still got a runner at second, and already there's some warning signs there that this is not going to be Duplantier's day, isn't there? All right, let's see if we can get a batter out, shall we please, here, Mr. John. Come on. That could be one. Do we have a play? We do not, and it's an infield hit. And the first 3 batters of the Red Sox have all got themselves a hit, which is not great. Okamiri, as it comes in the bat now, batting .253 this season. 2-1 is the count. We'd love a double play if we could manage it. This just might have got what we wanted here. There's one, and we do turn a double. All right, another run comes across. But at least there is now a chance we get ourselves out of this innings and then we can kind of go to work from there. Deviers comes up to bat. 2-0's the count on him. Base is empty. 2 out. That looks like it's been popped up. Hamilton's running in. He should make the catch. He does. And not a good first innings, let's be honest. But we've got out of it. 2 runs down. And now we can go to work on Jose Leclerc, who, let's not forget, had a shocking ERA of over 11. It is going to be Drury to lead us off. 0-1 is the count. Brandon Drury, he's hit that... No, he's popped it up. And it's going to be caught out there in center field. And that is not the start that we wanted. Much worse than their start. Biggio now comes in a good run of form. His average is up to almost 250 now, having been batting well below 200 in the early weeks of the season. Full count on him. And he walks. All right, base runner. I like it. It's Vlad Jr. that comes in now, batting .344. Having another good season for us. 2-2's the count, and he strikes out, watching strike 3 go past. That's 2 away. It brings up Cespedes now, batting only .215, but he's been a little bit better than that recently. He strikes out, though, and we end the first innings with, well, basically a walk. Not much to show for it. Duplantier comes back out to go to work. 1-2 is the count here. Hopefully a better second innings than the first one. That's a good way to start it, mate. Nice little strikeout there. Brings up Xander Bogaerts, who is batting .286, though in a slump right now. 0-1 is the count on Xander. That's been hit well into left field. Cespedes doesn't have a catch on it, and that will be a 1-out single for the Boston Red Sox. Brings up Kevin Plawecki, I guess you'd pronounce that. Batting .349 this season, which is ridiculous to be honest. What can we do with him? That could be another double play. There's one. Oh, we've dropped it. Drury with a bad throw at shortstop, and that's where we maybe miss having a good defensive shortstop. And just like that, the inning should have been over, and suddenly we find ourselves 2 on, 1 out. 1-2 is the count. Duplantier gets a strikeout, and let's hope now with the leadoff man back up, Pulio, that we can get this out. Come on. Now, of course, he didn't bat last time, did he? Because it was Benintendi. Vlad, does he have a play? Yes, he does. Vlad Jr. with a big play there. And we get out of the second innings without giving up a run. Albeit not the most convincing outing on the mound. But it brings up Rowdy Tellez to open the innings for us. Batting .252 this year. 1-2 is the count. Tellez hits it well. All the way to the fence. Is that triple territory? I don't know that Tellez is quick enough. Is he going to turn and go? He is going to turn and go. And it's a lead-off triple. Oh, you idiot. And he's got himself thrown out at third. And never mind. No one on, 1 out. Gurrell Jr. I didn't think Tellez was quick enough to get to third. And he's let us down there. That's been floated up, and second base goes back and makes the catch. That's 2 away with Derek Fisher now with 2 out. Batting .245 this year. 2-2 is the count. What can he do? Come on, Derek. He strikes out as well. And there we go. It should have been a really good start to the innings, and instead we have a token double to show for it, but nothing really. All right, it brings up Verdugo to bat again. He, of course, cracked one to the fence last time out. 3-0 is the count, and he walks this time. This is why we usually just show Nate Pearson, I think, guys. We're looking for the steal. Oh, we've nailed him. Take that thief away. Officer Maguire behind the plate has thrown him out at second, and it's now 1 out, no one on. Full count on JD, and that has been hit into right field, and we do not have a catch on that either. And it's a 1 out single to bring Josh Okami, I guess you'd pronounce that, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 1. What can we do with him? Can we keep the O? Popped up. It should be caught out there by, who's in right field today? Is it, no, Grishuk's on the bench. Who is in right field today? Fisher. Fisher makes the catch, and that is 2 away. Brings up Rafael Devers, who of course got out last time, 0 for 1. That's been popped up. He's 0 for 2, and Vlad makes the catch. And there we go. Another scoreless innings. We like to see that. Now, can we do something with the bat? A change in pitcher, which is maybe a surprise. Not much stuff or movement, but good control for this guy, and it's Billy Hamilton that's going to try and lead us off. Can he lay down a bunt, I wonder? He does lay down a bunt. Is it a good one? I don't think it is. Is he going to beat it? Oh, he's quick. He's really, really quick. And Billy Hamilton does bunt himself on board. And now, can we move him around? Maguire to the plate. 2-2's the count. Maguire. It's a little swinging bunt thing. Are we going to have... I tell you what, we've got 2 base runners and the ball's barely gone 90 feet yet. Excellent stuff. None out. 2 on. And can Brandon Drury keep this going? He is 0 for 1 today, of course. 1-2 is the count. Drury pops it up. Is that deep enough to get Hamilton to third? We know he's quick. He's going for it, and he does get there comfortably. 1 out, runners at the corners, and it's going to be Calvin Biggio to hopefully drive in a run here for us. Biggio, 0-2's the count, and he watches strike 3. Come on, Calvin, man. It brings up Vlad Jr. with 2 out. Can he do something wonderful? He has got it through, and Vlad Jr. delivers yet another RBI. It's 2-1. Runners at first and second, and it's going to be Cespedes. 0 for 1 he is today. Can he drive in some more runs? He cannot. Oh, come on. But there we go. We pull one back. We halve the lead, and it is 2-1 as we go into the top of the 4th with Duplantier back out on the mound to face Michael Chavez, who is 0 for 1 today. 1-2 is the count. That's a ground ball to Drury. Hopefully an easy play. It is. And there we go. That is 1 away. Then the Bogart, who of course got a hit last time up. 1 for 1. First pitch swing. He's popped her up. And is it going to be Vlad? No, it's going to be Drury. And that is 2 away. And so far, this is looking like it might be a good innings for us. Kevin Pledzwecki comes up to bat. He's 0 for 1 today. 2-2's the count. And he strikes out. There we go. That's a good innings for us. We like to see that. And can we now go and tie this game up? Tellez, who is 1 for 1 today. 0-1 is the count. And this time, hopefully, he's always not going to get a chance. I say he's 1 for 1. He didn't actually stand on bases. He just ran to third and just kept going, didn't he? But anyway, Gurrell Jr. comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. 2-0 is the count on him. Can we get ourselves a base runner? Gurriel Jr. rips it down towards left field. That is a 1-out single for him. And it's going to bring up Derek Fisher now, who's 0 for 1 today. Can we work this base runner around? He has popped that up. Third base is going over. We'll make a simple catch in foul territory for 2 away. It's going to be up to Billy Hamilton. Is this a bunting situation? Every situation is a bunting situation for Billy. He has got it down towards third base, and it's another hit over through third base, and that is amazing stuff. And it is 2 on, 2 out for Reese Maguire. He is, of course, 1 for 1 today. Full count on him. What can he do? He walks. Loaded bases. And it's going to be Brandon Drury, who is 0 for 2 today with 2 out with a chance to put us in front. Come on, Brandon. What have you got for us, mate? He has grounded the shortstop. An easy play at first. And we leave the bases loaded. Disappointing is a very, very big understatement there. Duplantier now to lead us off against the centre fielder Castillo, who's 0 for 1 today. 2 and 2's the count. And he racks up another strikeout. 4 he has now for the game, and it is Pulio to continue. He's 0 for 1. Of course, came into the game for Benintendi after the first hit. That is going back. It's going to be caught there by Biggio, and that is 2 away for Verdugo to come in. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. 3 and 1 is the count on him. He's popped it up to Fisher. He's coming around. Should make a very simple catch out there. He does, and that gets us out of the 5th. It's a real shame about that first innings because he's been getting better and better, has old Duplantier, the longer he goes here. Biggio to lead us off now. What can he do? 0 and 1 is the count. He's not going to strike out. Can he get a hit? He can. Another hit out to left field. That one skips its way to the fence, and that will be a leadoff double for Kevin Biggio as he slides into second. And that is the tying run in scoring position for us. 10th double of the season for him, and it's Vlad Jr. now. 1 and 2 is the count on Vlad. Don't strike out, mate. He has got it into centre field. It is got in safely. Biggio comes. No, he doesn't come around to score. But it is runners at the corners, and it's going to be Cespedes, who's 0 for 2 with a chance to tie us up here. Come on, Cespedes. Back up the middle. That'll do it. What's his name? Yunus Cespedes delivers the RBI single. We're 2-2. We're still no one out. And it is runners at first and second for Rowdy Tellez, who's 1 for 2 today. Tellez! Oh! Tellez! Home run! It's 5-2. Rowdy Tellez delivers the home run. 425 feet. And that's what you like to see. A big, big 5th innings for the Blue Jays. 4 across the plate. We're still no one out. And it is Junior to take on the new man, Josh Green, whose ERA is 6.30. The Red Sox pitching is not great this season, is it? He's 0 and 2. Can Gurriel Jr. fight off the strikeout? No, he cannot, and that is 1 away. It's going to bring up Derek Fisher now. He is also 0 for 2. 2 and 1 is the count on Fisher. Come on, mate. He has grounded it down towards second base. A simple out, and that is 2 away. It's going to be Billy Hamilton. A bunting situation, mate. He's 2 for 2 today. He's actually had a good day at the plate so far. What can he do with this one? Billy Hamilton goes 3 for 3. And that is a 2-out single. And you just wonder if we can steal him to second. Can Reese Maguire drive him in here? No, he cannot. He strikes out watching strike 3. But there we go. A big, big 5th innings. We take the lead as 4 runs cross the plate. And Duplantier is in line here for a win. And he hasn't got many of those issues. Oh, he's got 4. He's 4 and 5 for the year. So it's potentially a record equaling performance here for him. That's being crushed. Hamilton's coming around. It sounded good off the bat, actually. But it was sort of more up than out. So luckily for us, it was stayed in the ballpark. Ocmi comes up. He's 0 for 2 today to face the new man, Joe Kelly. A decent enough performance from Duplantier. Not a great first innings, but he did kind of rebound from there. Kelly walks the first man. Let's see what he can do with the second. That's been hit into left field. It's going to be a good catch. It is a good catch by Cespedes out there. Excellent stuff, mate. That is 2 away. And can Kelly now get us out of this innings as Chavis comes up? He's 0 for 2 today. I think that's the 3rd time he struck out today. Excellent stuff, Kelly. And that is the end of the top of the 6th. And it's Drury to lead us off in the bottom of the innings. He's 0 for 3 today. Not had a great time leading off the innings. We should have had Billy Hamilton at the top, shouldn't we? Drury, though, he's hit that. It's been popped up, though. And right field comes around and makes a relatively simple catch in the end for the first out of our innings. Biggio, who is 1 for 2. Another full count on Cavan. What can he do this time? He walks. A second walk of the game. And that is another runner on board for Vlad Jr., who is 2 for 3 with an RBI. 1 and 2's the count on Vlad, and this time he strikes out for 2 away. It's going to be up to Cespedes, who of course drove in a run last time up. First pitch swing here. Are we going to go for the steal? Well, we're not going to go for it, but we're going to get it. Excellent stuff. Biggio goes to second, and Cespedes now with a chance to add a second RBI to his personal tally. He has popped up the 3-1 pitch, and that'll do it for the bottom of the 6th. Does Joe Kelly come back out for the 7th? That's the big question right now. He does, to face Xander Bogaerts, who is 1 for 2 today. Kelly, the 1-0 pitch. What's he got for us? Hit straight at Biggio, actually just about a foot over him, I'd say, and that is a leadoff single, unfortunately, for Bogaerts. And it is a new pitcher now in Junior Fernandez to come in and face Plowicki. I still don't know if I've pronounced that name twice the same yet. But what can Fernandez do? He's 1 and 2 pitch. He tends to be strikeout or hit, and there's a strikeout. Excellent stuff. If he's on today, then we've got enough here to win this game. If he's off, then we might be in some trouble here. Castillo comes in. 1 and 2 is the count. That's been very, very well hit out there to left field. Cespedes will get it off the fence. It's going to be a double. Hopefully runners will stay at third. He's going home. We should come on. Oh, it's a RBI double. It's 5-3. And Fernandez, that's just kind of what you get from him sometimes. Another first pitch swing here. Come on. He's hit him. Is Junior Fernandez rattled? He's potentially an absolute all-star, but he does just have the occasional bad outing. Another first pitch action. Cespedes is not going to get to that, and that could be 5-4. It is 5-4. And that's still just the 1 out. We've still got runners at first and second. And Fernandez, mate, you need to get your head out of your backside here. Come on. Oh dear. And it's 7-5, and Fernandez has blown the lead, and he is having an absolute nightmarish outing, and we need to take him out of this game because he's just having an off day. And it can, as I said, it can happen with Fernandez. Reyes comes in, and hopefully now Reyes will have a good day, and we will just forget that this has ever happened. 5 runs we've given up in the 7th innings. Reyes starts with a walk, and this innings we need to get out of this, don't we? We need to get out and regroup. That could be the double play that gets us out of it. There's one. Can we get the second? No, we can. A double play. We stretch. Shell-shocked at giving up 5 runs in the 7th. And can we now go and recapture our lead? Tellez, of course, who hit a home run last time up. 2 for 3 today. What can he do with the first pitch? He can ground it to second base, and that will do it for the first out, unfortunately. I cannot believe what's just happened at the top of this innings. Junior, who's in a slump, 1 for 3 today on the 3-1 pitch. He's hit it down towards third base. Does he have a play? Yes, he does, and that's 2 away. It's going to bring up Derek Fisher, who's not had a great day at the plate today. 0 for 3. 1-1 pitch. He has popped her up. That's 0 for 4 for Derek Fisher. That'll do it for the 7th. And suddenly, it's not looking very good for the Blue Jays. As I say, we seem to struggle against the Red Sox for some reason. Reyes to continue. A 4th strikeout for Chavez. It's the 3rd strikeout. But there we go. We'll take that. Reyes with a big strikeout there. And it is now going to be Xander Bogaerts that comes in. He's 0-2. Another strikeout for Reyes. All right, Reyes is on. That's what we like to see. Plowicki comes up. He's 0 for 3. Can Reyes end it on strikeouts? Yes, he can. What an innings that was from Alex Reyes. And we now go to work in the bottom of the 8th, needing runs. Billy Hamilton, who's had a wonderful day at 3 for 3. Does he have a 4th hit in him? Oh, he does. Billy Hamilton. What a performance this has been. A leadoff single for him. Tying run comes to the plate. It's Reese McGuire to face the new man, Darwin Hernandez. His ERA is 3.5, so they brought on their good guy now. What can we do with him? It is popped up. That'll be 1 away as shortstop comes in to make the catch that really pitcher could have just stood there and caught himself. But anyway, brings up Brandon Drury. Again, another guy that's not had a good day for us. 0 for 4 today. Make that 0 for 5, and we're 2 out. It's Biggio now. Can he get himself on base and keep this run going? No, he cannot, unless there's some sort of error, which there is not to be, and it's going to come down to the final innings. We need to, needless to say, not give up any runs, and then hope we can go from there. It's Castillo to lead it off, Reyes to continue. Reyes is going, I think, for 4 strikeouts in a row here, and he gets it. This has been absolutely wonderful stuff from Reyes. We should have brought him on instead of Fernandez, as it turns out. Pulio to continue. He's 0 for 2 today. It's not going to be a strikeout. The 0-1 pitch, that is grounded to Biggio. It's just going to be an infield hit. Pitcher gets there, and it is the animation letting us down a little bit there. But there we go. That's the second out. Don't particularly care how it comes. Verdugo comes up to bat. He's 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs today. Can we sit him down? The 1-2 pitch. It has been hit. It should be caught by Drury. It is. We do give up 0 runs in the top of the 9th. Now we need to get at least 2 in the bottom. It's Roberto Osuna that comes in. His ERA is 1.26. It's Vlad Jr. to lead us off. Full count on him. Can we get Vlad on base? We really, really need the leadoff man on here, don't we? Come on, Vlad. He has got it back up the middle. He delivers. Vlad Jr. with the leadoff single. And now it is going to be Cespedes to hopefully keep this party going. He's 1 for 4 today. The 0-1 pitch, he's been hit. All right, the tying run is aboard. The go-ahead runs to the plate. The go-ahead run is Rowdy Tellez. He's already hit 1 home run today. If he can get a second one, he'll be a hero. 1 and 2 is the count. Rowdy Tellez, he watches strike 3. Come on. Oh, that's disappointing. Gurriel Jr. now, who's in a slump. 1 for 4 today. Oh, no. He watches strike 3 go past as well, and suddenly we're down to our final out, and it's Derek Fisher, who has not looked like getting a hit today. 0 for 4. What can he do? It's a full count. 2 out. Bottom of the 9th. He strikes out, and we've lost. Oh, we've lost. So Junior Fernandez costs us the victory. He's a good pitcher. He just has days like that. He's not been too bad. I mean, you take into account he gave up 4 runs for I don't think an out. His ERA is still only 4. So, yeah, it's just not been a good day to be a Blue Jay, has it? There we go. But that ends the episode, guys. If you have enjoyed that for some reason, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, of course. We'll be back Friday for some more baseball. We're still top of the division. Hopefully, though, we're not going to see another collapse like we did sort of this time last year coming into the... I think it was just after the All-Star break. I've kind of wiped it from memory. What we will do is we will be back. We'll be back on the 2nd of to play our other bogey team away at Baltimore. That, of course, is also International Amateur Free Agent Day. So that'll be for Friday, guys. Until then, Open Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.